Mathematics IIT Academy. In this video, our topic is trigonometry and our subtopic is trigonometric equations and solution. So first of all, let us see what is meant by trigonometric equation. So trigonometric equation means an equation involving trigonometric function of unknown angles is called trigonometric equation. Okay, an equation involving trigonometric functions with unknown angles is called trigonometric equations. So here we will see examples. So here cos theta is equal to 0. This is the equation. Or here when you are taking sin theta plus sin square theta is equal to suppose to. This is also equation. Or suppose cos square theta plus cos power 4 theta is equal to suppose 4. Okay. So these are the equations involving trigonometric ratios. So that are trigonometric functions. So that these equations are called trigonometric equations. Now we will see the solution of the trigonometric equation. So solution of the trigonometric equation means the value of the unknown angle which is satisfied by the equation. That is called the solution of the trigonometric equation. So solution means value of the unknown value of theta which satisfies the trigonometric equation is called solution. Okay. So here I am taking suppose example sin theta is equal to 0. This is equation and sin theta is equal to 0 is an equation, and what is the solution for the equation sin theta is equal to 0? So that means at what value of theta the value of the sin function is 0. Means sin 0 0 that everyone knows, so that theta is equal to 0 we can say. But when you observe the graph or when you observe the table of the trigonometric ratios of specific angle means at 0, 90 and also 180 and 270, 360 and everything I have explained in the previous videos. Once again just have a look into that. So here when theta is equal to 0, sin theta value is equal to 0. Not only at this event pi and 2 pi and 3 pi means plus or minus pi you can use, plus or minus 2 pi you can use. At these values of theta, also the value of sin theta becomes 0. That means the trigonometric equations have infinite number of solutions, because here this trigonometric functions are periodic functions. Here sin cos are the periodic functions with the period 2 pi, and even cosecant secant also periodic functions with the period 2 pi. And the rest of the trigonometric ratios, tan and also cot, are also periodic functions with period pi. Okay, so we have infinite number of solutions for the trigonometric equations. So here we will see the types of solution for the trigonometric equation. So types of solution means we have principal solution and general solution. Principal solution and general solution. So what is meant by the principal solution means the solution lies between 0 to 2 pi. The solution which is lies between 0 to 2 pi is called the principal solution. And what is the general solution means? It is a solution which contains all solutions for the trigonometric ratio or trigonometric functions. Okay, so general solution means it contains set of all solutions. Set of all solutions of the trigonometric functions are, we can write trigonometric equations. Set of all solutions of the trigonometric equation. Okay. See, suppose you see one example here. Suppose sin theta is equals to 1 by root 2 when we are taking it. So sin theta is equal to 1 by root 2 means at what value of theta? The value of sin theta is equals to 1 by root 2. As we know from the table from 0 to 90, pi by 4. At theta is equal to pi by 4, the value of sin theta is equals to 1 by root 2. So here we can say theta is equals to pi by 4. But this is not only the solution for the equation sin theta is equal to 1 by root 2. We have so many solutions because here theta is equal to pi by 4 is the principal solution. But if you write all the solution to this is called general solution. So what are the remaining possibilities for this? Here 3 pi by 4 is possible and next to 9 pi by 4. So like this we can find. So we will see how these steps means the remaining angles there. The derivation of this we will see. Okay. So that's all about the principal solution and general solution. So now here we will see some important points here. With important points up, you will get all the required details. So sin theta is equal to 0. Sin theta is equal to 0 means at what values of theta is equal to the sin theta value is 0. That means here theta is equals to n pi where n is belongs to I integer. If you observe the diagram or the graph of the sine function, here already I have explained here. So here minus pi by 2 and here minus pi and this side plus pi by 2 and also plus pi. So here when you take 1 and also minus 1 here and your graph will go like this. Okay, that means here sin 0 0, sin pi 0 and sin minus pi is equal to 0. When you see the right hand side sin 2 pi 0, sin 3 pi 0 and your left side minus 2 pi 0. Everything I have explained in one video once I will look at. So the value of theta here, theta is equals to n pi means all integral multiples of n, the value of the sin theta will be vanishing in 0. Okay. So this is the important point. Next point is cos theta is equal to 0 if and only if theta is equals to 2n plus 1 into pi, where n is integer. So here what is this means here? 2n plus 1 means it is odd integers. Okay, so here pi by 2. 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Again, you can understand this by the graph of the cos function. At what values of theta, the cos value becomes 0 means at pi by 2 and also the odd angles means here 2n plus 1 by pi by 2 means when you substitute n values positively, here when you put n is equal to 1, 2 plus 1 3, so 3 pi by 2. Next, n is equals to minus 1 when you substitute 1 minus 2 is minus 1, so minus pi by 2 and minus pi by 2 also the value of cos theta is equal to 0. So all odd angles will give the solution for the cos theta. So next here, similarly tan theta is equal to 0 means here theta is equal to n. This also you can observe from the diagram. So all these things we have to remember simply, okay? Because to find the different kind of solution means especially general solution and also principal solution. So next here from this important points will come now. Here sin theta is equals to sin alpha. When sin theta is equal to sin alpha, here when theta is equals to n pi plus minus 1 comma n into alpha. We will see how this derived. So here I will explain the proof. So here sin theta is equal to sin alpha. Now take this sin alpha into the electric side, then you will get 0. Now it is in the form of sin c minus sin d. Sin c minus sin d means here 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Okay, sin c minus sin d formula when you are applying here, that is nothing but 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. So here of course 2 is not equal to 0. Now these are the product of the two numbers is equal to 0. So that means what here? Either of 1 is equal to 0. So that means here cos theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to 0 and sin theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so this way. So now when you are taking that cos theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to 0. So as we know, cos theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. So here in place of theta we have theta plus alpha by 2. So that theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to what? 2n pi plus 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Sorry. 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Now take this 2 into that side, then you get theta plus alpha is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi. This 2n is cancelled and your theta is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi minus alpha. Okay. This when you are taking this cos theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to 0, this we have got. You can take it as first equation. Next, if you take this sin theta, if sin theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to 0, as we know sin theta is equal to 0, then theta is equal to n pi. Treat this total function, this total value as theta. So here theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to what now here? Theta is equal to n pi now, so here take n pi. So now here theta minus alpha is equal to 2n pi. So here theta is equal to 2n pi plus alpha. This is the second equation. Okay, so first equation, second equation. See, when you see the two equations now, here we have odd multiple of pi minus alpha, here even multiple of pi plus alpha. Okay, so how can we write common? Means here theta is equal to n pi plus, here when we have odd multiple of pi, we are getting minus, and here when we have even multiple of pi, we are getting plus. So common solution we can write to remember theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 over n into alpha. Okay, so this is the derivation of sin theta is equal to sin alpha if and only if theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 over n into alpha. Okay, so we have to understand the step, final step by using the first and second equations. Here how we have written means here based on the even and also odd number concept here. When we have odd number here we have minus, and when we have even number here it is we have plus. So simply here what is n means here? N is an integer. So as you know, when you substitute the value of n is equal to 1, then you will get what? Pi minus alpha. N is equal to 1 means. So here odd multiple, so when you substitute in this first equation n is equal to 0, when you are substituting here 1 minus 1 into pi minus alpha. Okay, so it is substitute, it is satisfied. Okay, so we can write the common solution for the equation number 1 and 2 is theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 over n into alpha. Similarly, you can check by taking any even number in this. Okay, even number in the sense this total 2n should be even. Odd number in the sense total this number should be odd. That's why here I have taken n is equal to 1, here I have taken n is equal to 0. If you take n is equal to 1, also you will get odd number, but here 3 pi you will get. Okay, 3 is odd number only, but before 1 is also odd number, so to get 1 I have taken here 0. Just understand it. So that's all about this point. Next we have cos theta is equal to cos alpha. cos theta is equal to cos alpha, then theta is equal to what? That we will derive now. Okay, so here cos theta is equal to cos alpha. So what we have to do means here cos theta minus cos alpha is equal to 0. So now we have to use cos c minus cos d formula. Cos c minus cos d means here minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 and sin c minus d by 2. So sin c minus d by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so now here minus 2, of course when you are taking into that side it becomes 0. Now product of these two numbers, same concepts, is equal to 0 means here either of this equal to 0. So sin theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to 0. As we know sin theta is equal to 0, then theta is equal to n by. So when you use that concept, theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to n by. And here also what we will get here means theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to n by. When you are taking the denominator to the numerator side, means RHS side, then theta plus alpha is equal to n by. And here what we will means here theta minus alpha is equal to n by. So now theta value is equal to what means here, take this alpha into that side, so hence 2n by minus alpha you will get in this case, and in this case it is theta is equal to 2n by plus alpha. Okay, so when cos theta is equal to cos alpha, theta is equal to 2n by plus alpha, 2n by minus alpha. So what we can write means here 2n by plus or minus alpha. Okay, so that we can write when we have cos theta is equal to cos alpha, theta is equal to 2n by plus or minus alpha. So similarly we can get this tan theta is equal to tan alpha if and only if your alpha is equal to, sorry, theta is equal to n pi plus r minus alpha. Okay, so these points we can remember, and when you see this, one more point here, suppose sin theta is equal to 1, sin theta is equal to 1, then what is the value of theta here means? So sin theta is equal to 1 means that what value of theta? Sin theta is equal to 1, that means here what? Sin pi by 2. Okay, sin theta is equal to 1 means here sin theta is equal to sin pi by 2 we can write. Now here it is in this form of sin theta is equal to sin alpha. Here alpha is equal to what? Pi by 2. As we know, sin theta is equal to sin alpha if and only if theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 over n into alpha. Here alpha is equal to pi by 2, so that theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n into alpha means here pi by 2. Okay, so here if n is even, what will get even means here, just substitute n is equal to suppose 2m, because general form of even number is 2m. So then theta is equal to 2m pi plus minus 1 power 2m into pi by 2. Okay, so now what will we get there? Theta is equal to 2m pi plus minus 1 power 2m means here plus, so here pi by 2. So when we are taking pi by 2 common in this, pi by 2 common, here we don't have pi by 2, we have only pi, so that here what we get means here 4m plus 1. So theta is equal to 4m plus 1 into pi by 2. So replace m by n, then theta is equal to 4n plus 1 into pi by 2. Okay, so therefore the important point is sin theta is equal to 1, then theta is equal to 4n plus 1 into pi by 2. So this is the important derivation or important point to be remembered. Derivation is not needed, but this value of theta we have to remember. Okay, so now when we will see when cos theta is equal to 1. So if cos theta is equal to 1. Cos theta is equal to 1 means what here? It is very simple, of course. Cos 0 is equal to 1. So when you are comparing here, alpha is equal to 0. So here, as we know that cos theta is equal to cos alpha if and only if theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. That means that theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha means 0. That means theta is equal to 2n pi. Okay, so therefore cos theta is equal to 1 if and only if theta is equal to 2n pi. Okay, so this is of course one of the important points. And the next, if we have cos theta is equal to minus 1. Cos theta is equal to minus 1. So here cos theta is equal to minus 1 means, first of all I am writing minus and 1. When we get 1 means already got cos 0. Minus cos 0. So minus cos 0, how can we write means in the second quadrant cos is negative. So how can we write without loss of generality? We can write 180 minus theta. Okay, cos theta is equal to cos of 180 minus theta. So now in place of alpha what we have 180 minus theta means 180 only. Okay, so now what is the formula? Cos theta is equal to cos alpha if and only if theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. So here we can take alpha is equal to pi now. So here theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus pi. So here theta is equal to what? Pi we can take common. So hence 2n plus or minus 1 into pi. Okay, so this is the solution. So that means your cos theta is equal to minus 1 if and only theta is equal to 2n plus or minus 1 into pi. Okay, so that's all about the general solution and some important points. So thank you for watching. Thank you all.